I think German identity after 1945 is obviously really deeply tainted. We're the perpetrator nation.
And do you think anybody really was untainted?
I think only the people who actually actively resisted can be called untainted. At least that's a sort of, I think, collective belief. That's why resistance was so valued.
My identity was now somehow connected to the perpetrators, the reason that this gentleman had, that this older man had a tattoo on his arm, and everything that maybe went with that.
Through family and archival records, I discovered that Johanna Adler, my great-great-grandmother, was Jewish.
And maybe finding a Jewish ancestor confirms that it was more messy, that the Aryan isn't something that actually exists.
Looking for belonging and why one feels a sense of belonging in a place is universal. Because I'm of German descent, there's this sense of inherited guilt. So it's very hard to have a pure experience of landscape because of all the horrors that also took place in this landscape where many people suffered.
They kind of wanted to keep this idea that the West Germans are still the Nazis, because the East Germans are obviously our friends.
Vergangenheitsaufarbeitung. So literally it means the ability to process the past.
The synagogue that we have until today survived because it was too close to German buildings and it was dangerous to set it on fire.
But my dad was in full-blown denial. He said he wasn't in the Hitler Youth when he was. He said he wasn't a Nazi when I found out he tried to join the SS and was rejected.
To talk about these things with our parents over different generations has proven to be very difficult.
There's that narrative that Polish people were always the good guys, they were always saving the Jews, but that's so not true. That's like conveniently forgetting what actually happened. It's very dangerous because it erases the parts that were making things morally grey. Suddenly there are bad people and good people, and you can just make two sides and boom.